Now we're gonna go with you, please, my dear brother, Mr. Early.
All right, thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. Good evening again, guys. I am Ellen, as you already heard that. And I'm sorry, it's always a nice pleasure for me to share my thoughts and beautiful topic like this, you know. And I was like paying attention to your comments, guys, and I could notice that Asian we are we are very strong because we can understand many languages, and then language is a way to communicate and then to connect with other nations. So wherever we are in the world we can survive. I really congratulate you guys, and I will take advantage to say boa tarde to Miss Steffi because you understand a little bit Portuguese. All right. So, by my side, I can say I can read and understand it in five languages. But I mean, I understand in four languages, but I can read in five languages, which is Creole, French, Spanish, English, and Portuguese. All right, and I wish in during this coming year, which is 2026, I wish to speak Portuguese like Vinicius. All right. Okay. And then there's something that I wanted to share with you because I heard most of you talk about Creole is yeah, of course it's our mother language. When we are reading in Creole, we feel um the feeling that Creole have we don't really have the same feeling in the other languages. But in fact, when you're reading in Spanish, because I read more in English and in Spanish, and that's why I'm talking about a little bit about Spanish. Spanish, when you're reading something in Spanish, that had more sense for me. And let not say you, let's say me. When I'm reading something in Spanish, that had more sense for me because Spanish is a language that can help you to express yourself better if you were speaking in Creole. Because in reality, guys, when speaking with my mom, I don't speak Creole because there's a lot of word or expression that I use in Creole that can insult my mom, but in Spanish not for that reason to have good conversation with your parents, especially the parents Asian. If you speak Spanish, it's better to speak with them in Spanish because you won't insult them if you speak Spanish with them. For example, I remember last Sunday I was talking with my mom about my little brother, and then she t- she she said something about him, and I say, he told you that? And she got insulted. Say, why you are like missing me with respect? And then I'll say, what? And she said, and then my big brother say, it's not the word that you say, it's the tone. And then I say it in Spanish, and she say, now you are talking. I say, you are guys, you are very, I won't say crazy, but you sometimes I don't understand you. All right. So that's why for me to have a good conversation with someone is better to speak in in Spanish. And I used to read in Portuguese is because is the priority for the moment because I'm learning Portuguese, and with God I can have a little conversations in Portuguese. I cannot I won't say big conversation because there's a lot of things that I cannot understand. But I understand Portuguese more is because it's almost look like Spanish. Sometimes when you speak in Portuguese, you almost sound like Spanish for that reason. And then and I'm always of English too. And then I read in English a lot because I uh I plan to read 40 books during. All right, let me let that comment for tomorrow. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I won't tell you now how many books I'm gonna read, even though you already have an idea about it. All right. All right. I think that's all. And then also guys, the more you can learn language, learn it because you never know where you will where life will lead you one day. And then for people who have child. I don't have child, but this is an advice that was not related to the to our topic because I see that a lot in TikTok people who have child and they don't want them child to learn Creole. Creole is our mother's language. Even though you can speak even all of the languages in the world, but one day you never know. Immigration in the in the neighboring country will pick you back to your country, or maybe something might happen in the country where you are, and you're gonna go back anyway to your country. So where and then where you arrive in your country, which language you're gonna talk with your parents, with your grandparents, with yeah, for sure.
Nous avons un club comme ça chaque dernier week-end dans le mois. Côté nous bail l'autre monde qui pas étudiant nous possibilité pour capable réunir ensemble avec étudiants nous yo, live sous Zoom avec YouTube en même temps pour nous capable pratiquer anglais. Si vous avez participer dans le prochain club gratis que nous avons gagné, de temps pris quittez un commentaire pour faire nous comme ça. Et si vous avez apprendre anglais avec nous tout, faites-nous connaître pour capable faire nous connaître qu'il y a une nouvelle session. Moi c'est Teacher Mariko et moi là pour aider nous à améliorer l'anglais.
Connaissance, c'est celle bagay yo pa jam ka apprendre nan men yo, même si yo ta deporté yo. Apprendre anglais tande, ou a sonje mte pale yo. My name is Steffi from Comwad Language Courses. Dans Comwad Language Courses, nous utilisons pi bon méthode qui c'est méthode conversation. Nous pas focus sur règle grammaticale. Ça qui est plus important pour nous c'est écoute, compréhension et puis parler. Ça attend pour commencer. Nouvelle session, c'est moi ça. Pour encourager famille ou amis pour yo apprendre parler anglais tout. Pour plus d'informations, contactez nos numéros ça.
Life in America is beautiful, but it's more beautiful when you speak English well. I'm Yolanda from Comwad Language Courses. Comwad Language Courses, c'est une école online qui apprend nous parler anglais. Il fait live sur Zoom, ça qui veut dire qu'on apprend parler langue anglais à n'importe côté dans le monde là. So, soit besoin, c'est un appareil qui a Internet. Par exemple, un téléphone, une tablette ou bien un laptop qui sont aptes pour commencer. Nouveau session, c'est moi ça. Ou capable d'écrire un numéro ça, qu'on soit besoin de toute information que vous avez besoin. N'attendons nous toutes.